Hey, what's up, guys? Today I want to talk about the Daggerr Navaja Classico and to a lesser extent the Daggerr Finka. I ordered this knife about a little bit less than 2 weeks ago from Russia. They do sell them on Blade HQ, but they've been sold out, so I went directly to Daggerr. And after a crypto exchange and a little bit of waiting, it finally came in. If you want to contact them, this is their Instagram and their website. But first impressions, by the way, I have opened this up, but first impression, really impressive. The box is great, and this little pouch it comes with is really nice. You know, I would love to see more high-end companies use pouches like this. To me, it's just nice. So anyway, you open it up, and you have this velvet lining. You have two pockets, a microfiber cloth, and of course you have the knife. It came in this little plastic sleeve, but I left it out for the video. And man, like this knife, whenever you hold it in your hands, it just feels really premium. The price was only $130, and for it to come with all this and still have the quality it has is really impressive to me. So just before I open it up, you can see the G10 texture. I'll try to show it to you. It's got a really nice texture to it. The pocket clip is reversible, and it's a deep carry. You have this lanyard loop, which is on a pivot. You can move it side to side. The pivot screw has the company logo, and this is a button liner lock. So really nice descent, really nice action. It feels really nice to open up. Absolutely amazing. So anyway, I'm going to show you the size of this knife. It is really big. It is a 12.4 inch knife, and to compare it to the Finka, which is a large knife also, it's even big compared to it. And I will get into this knife a little bit more later on in the video. It is a $37 knife, I believe, if I remember correctly, that Blade HQ sells also. But anyway, to compare it to what we consider a typically large pocket knife like the Microtech Amphibian, you can see it's much larger. The design is really interesting. It's actually based on the Spanish Navaja, from what I understand, which is a centuries-old design that comes from Spain. And I have another knife here, the Kershaw Strata XL, which is also loosely based on that design. They both look great, although I think the Daggerr looks a little bit better in my opinion. Anyway, getting back into the sizes, the blade is 5.65 inches overall. The cutting edge is 5.3, and despite its size, the weight is surprisingly light. I measured it at 4.77 ounces, and then the thickness of the blade stock is 3.3 millimeters. The blade steel is VG10, as you can see right here in the marking. And you also have the date of manufacture, which is 2/24. So just really impressed with this knife. You also have this lock. If you want to lock it in the open position, you cannot lock it in the closed position. You can move the switch slightly, but it will not reach the other side, and it will not lock, to show you. But yeah, really like that. The quality is amazing. Just again, this is $130. If you think of a lot of the knives that are in that price range, I really don't think many of them have the fit and finish of this knife. I would like to see a little bit better blade steel. I'm a big Crewwear fan, although I don't know if that would apply to this knife. I mean, of course it could, but this knife in Magna Cut or S90B or M390 would be amazing to see. It is very sharp, extremely sharp. I've tried to take this video a couple times already, so I shaved some hair off my arms, but as you can see, it is shaving sharp, and the tip on it is extremely sharp. So, I really can't say enough good things about it. There's absolutely no blade play. It feels incredibly solid. I believe it's got steel liners inside. I'm trying to see if I can show you that. If you have the opportunity to buy one of these knives and you're into larger folding knives, I would 100% I would 100% buy it. You know, I don't think you would regret it at all. To me, this is one of those knives that you get and you automatically want a second one to keep in a drawer and then use the other one, even though it is a bigger knife. You know, it does carry very well for its size. So, you know, really impressive. I do want to talk about the Daggerr Finka for a second, because I do want to make this video about the company itself too. I find them to be really impressive and pretty underrated, at least for me. The Daggerr Finka is, I think, $38 on Blade HQ. Being a less expensive knife, it does not have as good of a blade steel. It is 8 COR 14 MOV, which is definitely not up there for me, but for the price, I think it's appropriate. You do have a 5-inch blade and 10.95 inches of raw, and then you have a cutting edge of 4.65 inches. And the Finka is actually a little bit heavier than the Navaja at 5.26 ounces, and the blade stock is just a hair thinner at 3.25 according to my calipers. But, you know, fit and finish is great. I'm not really a big fan of the pocket clip here. That's something that Daggerr does a lot, and some people like it, some people it's not really for them. It doesn't bother me too much, but I just kind of like more, you know, I guess simpler things. And then the G10 scales have the logo throughout them, and you know, again, not really my taste, but it doesn't bother me. You know, it also came very sharp. I've been using it over the past, I guess, month and a half since I've gotten it, so it's not as sharp as it was. Let's see, looks like it was still cut hair a little bit, but and also the Finka did not come with this case, which is totally reasonable for the price, and the pocket clip is reversible as well. So, you know, just for what you pay and what you get, I think they're great knives, and my experience with the customer service was great. I tried to purchase it with a card. My card wasn't working. I think it was through like a Kazakh website. So they worked with me, did a crypto transfer, and I really appreciate them working with me, because now that I have the knife, it was definitely worth the trouble. And of course, I don't have any affiliation with Daggerr as a company. I'm way too small for that, but you know, I do think they are worth a second look if you're looking for a knife in this price range and this size. So if anybody has any questions about them, please let me know and I'll get back to you. But overall, you know, just, yeah, really impressed with them. So guys, thank you for watching, and have a great day and take care.